Good morning. My name is Kevin.
I'm Michelle.
And we are in Sofia, Bulgaria. We're going to take you out to breakfast first, and then we'll show you some of our favorite spots in the city. We're excited to show you around. All right, we got our breakfast here. We're just going to enjoy our meal in front of this church. I would tell you the name of it, but to be quite honest, I can't pronounce it. It's an Orthodox Christian church, kind of in the center of Sofia, and I'll show you a picture of our breakfast next. All right, we're gonna take you on a walk now, go to one of our favorite parks to hang out in Sofia. We'll do some introductions there. We'll then take you shopping and go home, show you our apartment, and continue from there. On the next screen, I'm going to post the Ask Me Anything box, so feel free to throw any questions you have about Sofia, about teaching online, about really anything. We'll answer. So as we walk to the park, one thing you will notice in Sofia is that there is graffiti everywhere. It is on every available surface of almost every building. But people also leave their dogs out while they go in the shop, so you can always grab a quick pet. A lot of people get their coffee at shops like this. I would say that a cappuccino or an espresso would be less than $1. So very cheap coffee on the street. This is the National Palace of Culture behind me. We're standing in a big open square, and normally this place is popping with people. It's early in the morning, so there's not too many people out now, but this is a great place that we like to come and hang out, spend our time in the evening usually, and just relax. All right, time for a proper introduction. We're in one of our favorite hangout spots in Sofia in this beautiful big park. My name is Kevin. I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Chicago.
My name is Michelle. I'm 32, and I'm from Indiana. I spent the last 6 years in America in Chicago.
And for the last about 4 years, we have been teaching English abroad. We started out teaching at brick and mortar schools in China. We did that for just about 3 years. And then after that, we've been on the road in places like Australia, Bali, Vietnam, a little stopover in America, and then now we find ourselves here in Sofia. So in terms of TEFL, we chose ITA because it was right down the street from our apartments in Chicago. We actually did their online course, and we started that in January 2016. We ended up leaving the States for China in October 2016.
The best part, I think, of choosing ITA for both of us has been that the alumni network. We've met some of these people in person during our travels, others we just shared advice with via Instagram, or like Facebook with the job postings and all of those things. I think has been one of the most valuable parts of ITA.
Definitely just been a ton of value ever since going through the process, of course, and then afterwards, lots of value and help and just useful information. Definitely makes it worth it going through ITA. Like we mentioned, we started off teaching in China. After that, we moved to Australia, and we were working in the service industry there. We were not teaching English at first. We did the working holiday visa with the intention of staying in Australia for about a year. We also started working online through VIP Kid and Cambly while we were there, and that made us realize kind of the earning potential we could have and gave us that itch to travel more. So we left Australia after about 3.5 months, and we stayed in Bali, solely teaching English, again with VIP Kid and Cambly. We were there for 4 months.
After that, we made a quick stop in Vietnam for a couple of weeks, working online, while Kevin did a motorcycling trip.
Lots of fun.
I stayed in Hanoi. And then we went back to America to see our family for maybe 3 weeks or so, and came to Europe in March. And we barely beat the coronavirus lockdown here. The day after we got here, basically everything shut down. Our visa was good for 3 months. We were able to get it extended, and now we've been here for about 3 or 4 months.
When we arrived in Europe, our plan was to stay in a city or country for about a month at a time and then move on. But like Michelle mentioned, literally the day after we arrived here in Sofia, most of Europe went into lockdown over coronavirus. For the first 2 months that we were here, from starting March 12th, we really did not have the opportunity to do anything. Most of businesses were closed, anything non-essential, so we were only really getting into grocery stores and doing some takeout food. Since then, things have been opened up here slowly, and now it's pretty much fully open and fully normal, with a few exceptions. So life has been pretty good since then. We've been able to explore the city. We actually did a walking tour yesterday, tried all the delicious food that Sofia has to offer, and have explored all of the parks. All right, I'm back home from the market. Michelle's out for a run, and I'm going to give you a tour of our apartment. Got some questions already, and we found this one through Airbnb. We have stayed in 3 different Airbnbs in Sofia so far, and we will be moving once again next week. Okay, starting with the entryway here, there's a little closet on the right, bathroom on the left. I'll show you that in a second. We've got a kitchen here. It's got a stove and an oven and a refrigerator. No microwave, but that's okay. Lots of bright windows here. Got the living area with a nice couch, smart TV, and place to eat. Walking over here, we've got bedroom number 1. This is a 2-bedroom unit. Again, lots of bright windows, comfortable bed. Walking back through here, I'll show you the bathroom. Looking good. Another hallway, and actually another bathroom, a very small one, into bedroom number 2, which you will see has a balcony. I would think every apartment here has a balcony. Let's go check it out. Over here is actually a school. They are not in school right now. We use Airbnb just for the flexibility. We want to be able to move when we're ready, rather than being locked into a rental contract. But if you do want to stay here more long term, you can find an apartment for between $500 and $1,200 a month. That may or may not include utilities, but it will almost always be a fully furnished apartment. Might not have everything you need in the kitchen or sheets for the bed, but those items will not be much of an extra cost to you. Right, we both have some classes to teach this afternoon. After that, we will talk to you more about VIP Kid and just teaching online. Now, follow me to my office. It's a long commute. Voila. Okay, I am all done teaching for the day. Typically on a Tuesday, I only open up 4 VIP Kid slots, which is a total of 2 hours. Today I had 3 classes, so an hour and a half of work. Now we can talk about some of the requirements to become a teacher with VIP. In a normal week, I work between 20 and 25 hours a week, and you can see my schedule here. Remember, that is the time slots that I open, not necessarily the time slots that get booked. So on the previous slide, you saw some things that you need to teach with VIP Kid, and I really want to stress reliable Wi-Fi. You need at least 10 megabits per second upload or download, but I would say that 20 or greater is better for you. And also, save yourself and have a backup source of Wi-Fi and know how to use it. During the 4 months we spent in Bali, I think I spent about 75% of my teaching time off Wi-Fi and using my phone as a hotspot because most of the Wi-Fi there was not reliable. All right, so in addition to VIP Kid, we also teach on Cambly. That's basically just you sign up, and it's kind of like an Uber for English learners. You just get paired with a random student, and it could be anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour of time where you can talk.
I also volunteer with Paper Airplanes, an organization that I found through ITA. They pair teachers with students from areas of need. Usually their country is in war or famine or something like that. I'm currently currently working with a Syrian student who is at university in Lebanon.